Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the month of February 2019. If you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading or an astrology birth chart reading from me, I do astrology as well as psychic tarot readings. I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader. So if you would like a reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsend.tarot.com. If you would like to get more videos from me, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live. Make sure if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I thank you all for being here, and let's get right into it. What's in store for Gemini for the month of February 2019? This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, 1st through 12th house, North Node, Chiron, Vesta, and all those in between. What's in store for the zodiac sign Gemini for the month of February 2019? Gemini for February 2019. Basically, if you have Gemini in your chart, this is for you. Gemini for February 2019. Hey, the Big Bad Wolf, how are you? How's everyone doing tonight? Make sure you guys like the video. Last shuffle. Gemini for February 2019. Yes, the first house is the same as the ascendant. Here we have the death card here in the past, Gemini. So some of you may experience a loss in the past, maybe in 2018 or some time in the recent past. For some of you, this could be a loss of part of your identity in some way. This can also be maybe that you've gone through some sort of transformation recently in the past, specifically a spiritual transformation, all right? Here we get the 9 of Cups. So now you're getting all your ducks in a row, and now you're figuring out, what the future looks like for you. All right, what the outlook, of your future looks like, what your prospects look like. You're really getting your ducks in a row and figuring out where you want to move, how you want to move forward, and exactly what direction you want to move forward in. All right. Here we have the King of Staffs, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, masculine energy in some way. This fire sign could be influencing this kind of 9 of Cups energy, figuring out where you're going moving forward, figuring out what you want to do moving forward. I'm good, glad to see you live. You know how I adore you. Yes, I'm sorry I'm so late. It's been a busy day. Doing personal readings. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles here. By the way, if you want a personal reading, check out my website. The 9 of Pentacles here. So there's a focus on money, the 5 of Swords. Could be some conflicts with money. Could also be a conflict with money, specifically dealing with a water sign. Maybe a younger water sign, mid-30s or early 30s, late 40s, somewhere around there. Could also be 20s, however old. But there's something about money issues with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, could be a child. It feels like Geminis are dealing with dealing with other people's responsibilities this month, or being called to deal with other people's responsibilities this month in some way. And it's like a lot of people rely on you guys because they know you'll be there for them. And there's something about these people where, they're there for you a lot of the times. But there's also something about these people where they kind of act reckless because they know you'll be there for them all the time. But it's like, there's something about you, Gemini, where you're the spearhead of this, or where you are like the leader in some way. They look at you as the leader. So maybe you are a leader, maybe you're a boss, maybe you're a mother, a father out there, or the leader of your friend group. Something like that. But there's just something where it's like, if the worst came to worst, you would be the one thrown under the bus because they know that you would be the one that would be okay if you were thrown under the bus out of the entire group. So be careful with that energy, Gemini, because I do get the Tower. All right. And there's just something about sneakiness with the people around you, a little bit of codependency, or too much coddling. I feel like Geminis are coddling people a bit too much, or people have been coddled a bit too much in your life. And it's like, Geminis are starting to get a bit tired this month of coddling the people around them, emotionally, especially when you guys have so many responsibilities of your own that you all have to attend to. All right. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean if you're a mother or a father. Maybe you are the person in your friend group once again, or what in your family that people come to for support. But when you need that support, there's really no one there for you. So you guys, really have to put yourself first this month, and be careful not to coddle people so much that you forget certain areas of your own life. Like you forget, that, oh, that bill's due, tomorrow, or that bill, was due last week, something like that, where it's like you're so caught up in other people's lives that you forget about your own. So it's a very fast moving month. This month for Gemini, I feel like a lot of people are going to be relying on you all, and relying on you all, especially in terms of emotionally, in terms of just emotional support overall. All right, so that's what I feel like for you guys. Hi, Crystal. Have I ever dated a Gemini? No, not really. Not on a serious note. Would I ever date a Gemini? Maybe. I say never say never. Hey, Amy. Let's get some further clarification from my Geminis for the month of February 2019. What further clarification can Geminis get for February of 2019? Never say never, right? One thing I do like about Geminis is that you guys are very adaptable. Extremely adaptable. So I love that. And very funny. What further clarification can Geminis get for February 2019? Hope everyone's having a good Friday. It is Friday at the timing of filming this video. So what further clarification can my Geminis get for February of 2018? Make sure you guys hit the like video for all this tea that Gemini is getting this month. What further clarification can Geminis get for February of 2019? Let's do one more shuffle. Here we have the King of Coins here in the past. The Page of Staves here in the present position. The Ten of Staves. So I'm getting a theme once again of responsibilities. And I feel like Geminis, it's once again fast moving for you guys. You guys have to pick and choose. You guys are gonna have to prioritize this month. You're gonna have to pick and choose who you choose to help, who you choose to be there for this month, because I don't think you're not gonna be able to be there for everyone, and unfortunately, not everyone's gonna be able to be there for you for their own reasons. So it's really a month of seeing people's true colors. I feel like people in their own kind of way are gonna see your true colors, and it just is what it is. Life happens, and sometimes we can't control life when it happens. But the thing about when life happens is that we see people's true colors, right? So we get to see that friend who's never really been there for us, but we've been, kind of telling ourselves, that they're our best friends ever. And then suddenly we realize this person's never really there for me. Or your husband or boyfriend, or the person you're dating, maybe they have certain traits where you're like, this is really bringing me down. You're going to really start to see people's true colors this month, especially in terms of people complaining, people like not being responsible for their own actions or their own responsibilities. All right. And I feel like you're going to call it out, or you're just going to leave it alone this month. Like, that's the motto for Gemini. Call it out or leave it alone. That's what I feel for you guys. It's a very no-nonsense month for my Geminis. And I feel like this kind of no-nonsense attitude that you come into the month with is going to pay off by the end of the month. Because I feel like, once again, remember how I was saying at the beginning of the reading, you guys are heading in a certain direction. Whatever direction you guys are heading in, it's going to get much more clearer by the end of the month. You know, and you're going to start to get some clarity in terms of, this is definitely the direction that you should be going in. This is definitely the direction you should be heading towards this month, all right? So I feel like whatever, you know, this kind of beginning of February energy is leading up to, by the end of the month, you know, things will be a lot more clear, and things will be a lot more sustainable and a lot more secure, all right? Like, you know, you guys are working towards building structure in your lives. So, not to change the subject, but do you have any advice for skincare regimen for someone with eczema? I actually have eczema, and I always make sure that I use psoriasis cream or eczema cream before I put on my moisturizer. I've actually been thinking about doing a skincare video for you guys, but I don't know if anyone cares. So, but I've actually been having a lot of people ask me about my skin. So, yeah, I just use psoriasis cream or eczema. It helps. Also, black soap is really good. Like authentic, pure, raw African black soap. All right, Geminis, thank you so much for doing this reading with me. I hope you guys have a great month. Remember, if you would like a personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for personal readings. Okay, I would love to read for you. UK or Lamar? Yes, okay, maybe I will do a skincare video then. I just have to choose the right timing, honey. You know how that goes. But I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, remember I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader, so I speak astrology fluently as well as psychic tarot readings. Don't forget, Christine, I haven't forgotten. I'm working on those classes right now, those astrology classes. Christine's in the room. I see her. So remember to subscribe so you can be a part of the fun as well. So you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Hit the bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next live. Okay, I love you. Have a great month, Gemini.